It finally happened. The Eagles are trading Carson Wentz to the Colts. We're going to break down this trade, and I got a few things to say about it. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to Philly Sports Reports. Today is February 18th. We are changing up the algorithm here today. I will not be going over what happened yesterday. I'm going to be strictly talking about this Eagles Carson Wentz trade, as the Eagles have agreed to trade Carson Wentz to the Indianapolis Colts for a 2021 third round pick and a conditional 2022 second round pick that could turn into a first round pick if Carson Wentz plays 75% of the games with the Colts next season. So, let's just go over this really quickly. In the beginning, there was a bunch of stuff Carson Wentz might get traded. Probably not going to happen. It turns out that it happened. And it took a long time. I didn't really think it was going to happen. I thought it was all bogus until, I don't really remember when it clicked, but, when they started getting aggressive calls, I think is when it clicked. And, hold on. Let me see when that was. When they got aggressive calls, that was February 5th. And now it's February 18th. The first time it came out that they were being called was February 4th. So the day before. I think it's ridiculous. Carson Wentz, they draft just a few years removed from a near MVP season in 2017. Carson Wentz is already gone. He's reuniting with Frank Reich, who was his offensive coordinator in 2017 for that MVP season. So, who wins this trade? The Colts or the Eagles? The Colts, I guess. I mean, they got Carson Wentz. I'm not totally happy with what we got back. I feel like we should have gotten a little more than just a third round pick and a possible second or first. If it's a first, we need those now. I don't want something for a year down the road, a first round pick. I want first round picks now. So this doesn't really do anything for me. It was first reported by ESPN. This ends the Wentz era in Philadelphia after just 5 seasons in which the franchise and Wentz experienced incredible heights, a Super Bowl, and unthinkable lows 2020 season. He'll also reunite with Press Taylor, as Wentz. This is where he wanted to be. He wanted to be back with how he played. He wanted to go with the guys that made him good. I mean, Press Taylor was his quarterback coach. Now he is back with everyone that gave him that season, that gave him that incredible season. By trading, this is crazy here. By trading Wentz, the Eagles will save just under $153,000 in cap space in 2021. But they will be left with a dead cap hit of $33.8 million, and that is a record, shattering the previous mark of $22.2 million. The Rams will take after trading Jared Goff earlier this offseason. That's a lot of money that could have been saved. This all goes back to what happened 2 years ago with Howie Roseman and the Jalen Hurts pick. Howie Roseman is the reason for the Eagles' failures. The reason I say that is because if he doesn't give Carson Wentz that big contract, we still have a lot of money that we can spend on free agents. And if we don't pick Jalen Hurts in the second round of the 2020 draft, then the Eagles are not in this situation, and Carson Wentz is possibly plays good because apparently he was threatened by that Jalen Hurts pick that he wanted to leave the Eagles. He requested this trade, and the Eagles brought in everyone. They brought in Nick Sirianni. They brought in all these guys that'll help him in the future, but he still said, no, I still want to go. And will you relate with this? Yes, because I don't think they got rid of Doug Peterson, and Doug Peterson was apparently a big issue because their relationship was shattered, and it was beyond it was unable to be fixed. I honestly don't know. Carson Wentz was supposed to be this franchise quarterback. He was supposed to be the future. He's not. Wentz's career in Philadelphia started off strong after he was picked with the second round pick. Second round pick in the 2016 draft. They traded from, let me see. They traded from 13 to 8 to 2 to get him. Now let's go over Wentz's career with the Eagles a little bit, the 5 seasons. Wentz's career in Philadelphia started off strong. After an up-and-down rookie season as a day one starter, he was playing at an MVP level in 2017 before he tore his ACL in Los Angeles in Week 14. He then watched as his backup, Nick Foles, led the Eagles to their first ever Super Bowl win. That was just the beginning of all the trouble. I personally say, people don't agree with me about this, but the Eagles do not make it to that playoff run and that Super Bowl without Carson Wentz. People think they could have done it with Nick Foles. There's no way. Nick Foles got lucky. Without Carson Wentz, the Eagles aren't in that situation at all. In 2018, Wentz would get hurt once again, this time a back injury, and he would miss the playoffs, as Nick Foles would come in and they would lose in the divisional round off a Alshon Jeffrey missed catch that if he caught, they go to the NFC Championship. Who knows what happens there? In 2019, he willed the Eagles to 4 wins down the stretch and into the playoffs before he was hit in the head by Jadeveon Clowney and knocked out of his eventual playoff loss after just a handful of snaps. Despite the extension signed in June of 2019 for 4 years and like $800,000, I don't remember. The Eagles drafted Jalen Hurts the following spring, a move that Wentz clearly didn't appreciate. Instead of using that as a fuel to have a great season, which he should have done, but he did not do that, Wentz regressed into one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL during the 2020 season, as his relationship with head coach Doug Peterson and the organization began to deteriorate. Here's his stats with the Eagles through 5 seasons. In 2016, he played 16 games, 62.4%. 62.4% ratio. I think that means, I don't know. 3,782 yards, 16 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 79.3 rating. 2017, 13 games, 60.2% pass rating percentage. 3,296 yards, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 101.9 rating. 2018, 11 games, 69.6% pass rating, 3,074 yards, 21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 102.2 rating. 2019, 16 games, 63.9%, 4,039 yards, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and 93.1 rating. 2020, 12 games, 57.4%, 2,620 yards, 16 yards, 15 interceptions, 72.8 rating. Really bad in 2020. If the Eagles never draft Jalen Hurts does this happen. We go back on the Jalen Hurts pick. If that never happens, does all of this happen? Does this situation happen? Personally, I think that was kind of the cause of this. He was threatened. He was scared of being whatever. And it took over. It completely took over him. And now we sit here today and we say that Howie Roseman ruined Carson Wentz. And I'm going to say it again. Howie Roseman ruined Carson Wentz. At one point, I'm getting an email. At one point, it looked like Wentz was destined to be the greatest quarterback in franchise history. Instead, he will be remembered as the guy who simply should have been. The Colts win the trade. The Colts set up for something. Now what did the Eagles do now? This is what I want you to do in the comment section. Do the Eagles roll with Jalen Hurts? I put a poll out on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter, by the way, Philly Sports. Do the Eagles roll with Hurts, or do the Eagles draft a quarterback at 6? Currently, 66.7% say go with Hurts. 33.3% say draft a quarterback at 6. In my Discord, they say go with Hurts. So everyone wants to go with Hurts. I'm not totally sure what to do. If they have the opportunity to trade Hurts for a first rounder, that's what you have to do. But right now, I'm not totally sure what the Eagles should do. That's what I want you to put in the comment section. What do the Eagles do from here? What is going to happen in the future with the Philadelphia Eagles? We will have to see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you liked it. Subscribe if you love it and you like the content I put out on this channel. Make sure you share this video so people know what's going on in Philly sports, including with Carson Wentz. I'll keep you updated on everything on social media. Go follow them, link in the description. Comment what you think on the Carson Wentz stuff and what I said. What should the Eagles do in the future? Go comment that down below. Yeah. Go see PhillySports.com. I posted a huge article on the Eagles, Carson Wentz stuff. Go check it out. Link in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.